I'm Naya Rivera, and you're watching the HuffingtonPost.com.
It's a pleasure to speak with you. I would like to ask you a question about something you said in your speech, which I thought was very thought-provoking. You said that while there's so many advances for gay and lesbian people on television, we still need more, right? Other than Sarah Ramirez, you're really the only other Latina who plays a lesbian character in primetime. Why do you think that is? Why do you think there aren't more?
You know, I'm not really sure. I can't really speak on why there isn't more. I can only speak on the fact that we need more.
Yeah.
And, you know, I definitely have seen that this is something that's important to a lot of people, and I think that the more that we can get these type of characters on air, the more that it'll help, honestly, like, save lives. So.
I'm sure you get a lot of messages from people who feel so inspired by all of the work that you do in the LGBT community. Can you tell me what the most touching message is that you've gotten from a fan or for someone who felt really inspired by the work that you do?
It seems pretty consistent. You know, I get a lot of really touching letters from really young girls, you know, saying that the character that I play on Glee has really helped them, you know, come out to their friends or family, or even if they're not ready to come out yet, just, you know, be happy and secure with who they are.
Yeah.
And, you know, I honestly, again, I think it saves lives.
Your character, obviously Santana, her love for Brittany is so pure, and that's something that you convey so brilliantly. And I was just wondering, is that the overall message of that relationship, that love is love, whether it's gays, you know, bisexual, straight people? Is that what you're trying to convey with your role?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to convey, and I try and play it in a way that it is gender blind, you know, because that young high school puppy love, whether it be a guy, a girl, it is what it is, and you just love that person. And so I try and play it that way and just convey, you know, the simple feelings and the simple joy of, like, being in love with someone.
The Latino community obviously was so inspired by the fact that you performed the duet with Ricky Martin. You're both huge Latino stars. In the Latino community, how do you feel like attitudes are changing towards the LGBT community?
Completely. You know, I feel like it might have taken a little bit longer just because traditional Latino families are very, you know, religious and very Catholic, and it might have, you know, been a little bit of a hurdle in that community. But I feel like they're very accepting and proud of, you know, us little Latinos that are doing our thing.
Are you going to do any stuff like for the Latino community in terms of promoting LGBT causes in Spanish? Is that something that you're interested in doing? I know you sing in Spanish. I don't know if you speak it.
You know, I'm not fluent yet, so I try and do as much as I can, but unfortunately I'm not fluent.
Well, I think you do enough.
Thanks.
And finally, I just want to congratulate you on the year you've had on Glee. Obviously, you've emerged as the biggest star in that show, one of the biggest stars, and you're doing incredible work. Do you feel like this has been like the biggest year for you on that show?
You know, I never really like to limit myself, but I do think that this has been a great year.